So I just wanted to show you my palette. So here I've got, and forgive the odd bits of paint left over from previous paintings, but I found actually using a big palette like this is just a very cheap plastic tray, helps me a lot because I like to use brush-o in different forms, as in powder and then watered down, so it just gives me a little bit of room to mix. I found it really helpful actually. So this is the Quin Lilac. So I've got a lot of that watered down, but I also want to be using it fairly neat. So I'm going to put a big splodge of that there. This is the darker green that I've chosen, and this is olive green. It's quite dark. And again, this is brush-o. It comes out orange, but it's green. But any green that you have, anything, watercolour or even gouache. So that's my green, a darker green. And then I'm going to use a paler green, and the one I've chosen is green gold. I'm really liking Schminke paints actually. I've been buying them recently. So I'm just rinsing my brush off. This is a lovely bright green, and we're going to be using that as a background, background leaves. Now it's slightly too bright, so what I'm going to do is just take a little bit of that and mix it in. So that's the palette that I have going, and it's really only those three colours, a darker green, a lighter green, and whichever pink or orange or any colour that you like that you're going to use for your roses. And if you have moss green brush-o, then we can drop that into the centre of the flowers. You can also mix that with the olive green, and like I said, I like a bit of powder showing, and then I just kind of bring that out a little bit, and that mixed with that's quite nice. So you do not need to have brush-o, it's just that I use them a lot and I've got used to the colours. Just pale green, a darker green, and if you want another green to add into the centre, but you could totally use one of these greens for the centre of the petals.